Hey, welcome. My name is Art Dominguez. I'm the corporate trainer for Mattress One, and we want to welcome you into the first ever Mattress One webinar training. So, welcome in. We're doing this so that we can actually have information, training information for the entire company, so that everyone can be pretty much on the same page. We are one company, even though we're in different states now, and we're growing as a company. So, to that effect, we're going to be doing a lot more of these. This is going to be the first one, and we'll be sending these out periodically. You can see these on our support page. So whenever you have any questions or whenever you have any suggestions, we're also going to want you to email us back. I'll be giving you my email at the end of this short presentation here. All right. So to begin with, one of the things that wanted to touch on was our greeting. Figure it's the first time that we're doing a training module, so why not start with the very beginning, our greeting. It's very important that we, as a sales associate, stand out from our competition. All right? There is a, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a sea of mattress stores all over the place, whether you're in Texas, whether you're in Florida. There's a lot of places where customers have a choice. So it's very important for us as a company, and more importantly as individuals, that we stand out and separate ourselves from everybody else. And how do we do that? The reality is, we have good beds. They have good beds. You know, we have good advertising. They have good advertising. They got good locations. We got good locations. And where we can make an impact, where we can make a difference, is in ourselves, in how we present ourselves to our guests, from the presentation to how we present the product, and to how we finish the presentation or the transaction with our guests. And to that effect, the first interaction that we have with our guests happens to be in the greeting. So how can we stand out? How can we be different than everyone else that they have seen up to this point, or that they may see after you, if in case that person isn't closed at that moment. One of the things that that I've seen as I've done shops, whether it's to our own sales associates or whether it's to competitors, when we send secret shoppers to go out there, because we do that, is almost no one ever thanks the customer for coming in. We tend to thank the customer when they purchase from us. Everybody does that. There's nothing special about that. Everybody does it. Okay. But when a customer comes into the store, when they first come in, we all greet them, welcome to Mattress One or welcome to wherever. But I never hear anyone ever say, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in and giving us the opportunity today. So that's one of the things that we can, just by that, it takes 10 seconds, just thank them for coming in. Thank them. Customers have choices. Just take 5 seconds, take 10 seconds. Thank them for coming in, for giving you the opportunity to show them what we have, and hopefully to show them how we're different on that. So that's one thing. Again, it takes no time, it takes almost no effort, but it does make a difference. It does make a difference. The other thing that is something that we can do that, again, takes very little effort, it takes very little time, is just let your guests know when they first come in that they've come in at a great time. I've shopped competitors, and I've seen some of our own salespeople, and they never celebrate the opportunity, the time that the customer is in, to let them know, hey, you came in at a great time, because, and then you just follow it up with whatever sales we have at the time. Because right now we're paying the sales tax for you. Because right now you can actually get any size for the price of a twin. You came in at a great time, because we only do this a few times a year, but we're offering free box springs. Whatever the event is, let them know they came in at a great time. It begins the sales process from the beginning, before you've actually shown any product, before you've actually asked for the sale. You're beginning to close the sale by an assumptive close, by letting them know you came in at a good time. because whatever the issue is. I promise you, very, very few competitors are doing this. And again, I'd like to say that most of our salespeople are doing this, but not enough. So that's, again, something that takes very, very little effort, very little time, and you can, again, just by letting them know that it's a great time. They came in at a great time, right? And last but not least, and this one is one that's very dear to my heart, and I know it's very dear to Majid's heart, Marwan's heart, is letting them know who we are. Letting them know who we are. We've shopped, when I've sent over the last year and a half, almost 2 years, different trainees to do shops to the competition. No secret, our main competitor has about 3,500 stores. Almost never do they mention that. They almost never mention it. I kept record of it, and it was less than 10% of the time. We have a huge advantage if we can, from somewhere near the beginning of the presentation, just let them know. You know, Mattress One is the largest independent mattress retailer in the country. Nobody comes close. If you're here in Florida, you know, Mattress One is the largest Tempur-Pedic dealer in Florida. We are the largest elite Tempur-Pedic dealer in Florida. However you want to phrase it, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Let them know who we are, because I can promise you, 90% of the time, the competition isn't. They're not. They're not doing it. And if we can let them know that somewhere in the beginning of the presentation, and reinforce it throughout the presentation, that we are family-owned. It's a big family-owned business. We're family-owned, and we are the largest independent mattress dealer in the country, in the nation. It is a big deal. And with that comes things that are just assumed, and you can, things that are just inferred, that, hey, with that comes better buying power, better customer service, better selection, all those things without having to actually state it. So take the moment to let them know who we are. Who we are. Because the other guys aren't doing it. The other guys aren't doing it. And if it isn't true, if it isn't said to them, it doesn't exist. So if we can go ahead and let them know who we are, it'll go a long way to reinforcing that buying decision from our guest. Right? So thank them for coming in. Let them know that it's been a great time, that they came in at a great time, and let them know who we are. Those are 3 little things. It will add almost no time to your presentation, but I promise you, it'll reap great rewards. Anything we can do to stand out, to make ourselves different from our competition, is a big plus. So, I do appreciate, the comments, questions, and any suggestions. If you do have any, please contact me. My email address is art.dominguez@mattress1.com, and I do appreciate the feedback.